This is a Bowmar Soundspace podcast.
Welcome to the first episode of the Bowmar Bookies Podcast. The Bowmar Bookies is a family group held every Thursday afternoon at 3:15 at the Bowmar Centre in Alloa. You can come along, have a cuppa, take part in some activities, and browse our book swap library. If you've got some old books at home, you can swap them for something on our shelves. And of course, we have our podcast, where our young people can come and tell us about the books they've been reading, and maybe even give us a wee sneak peek at their favourite books. In our first episode, we have Harry giving us a very dramatic reading from a Star Wars book he found. Sophie joins us to tell us about a book she read at school, and Faith chatted to us about a book series that she's recently started. Enjoy. Hi.
Hi,
What's your name?
my name is Harry.
It's nice to meet you, Harry.
It's nice to meet you too.
So, what book are you going to be telling us about today?
I'm going to be telling you about the old Lego Star Wars The Revenge of the Sith Lego book.
How did you find out about this book?
I just found it in the library in this place, the Bowmar.
Nice. Okay, so what characters are in the book?
So, the characters are Yoda, Anakin, General Grievous, Darth Vader at the end of the movie, Palpatine, aka Darth Sidious, Padme.
Do you have a favourite character from the book?
Favourite character is two of them, which is the same character.
Who's that?
It's Anakin and Darth Vader.
Ah, because he starts out as Anakin and then he becomes Darth Vader, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's in the movie. This
Yeah.
book is about the movie, but except in Lego.
Oh, so it's the story of the third Star Wars movie.
Well, it's not actual the third Star Wars movie.
Oh, it's the sixth one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the actual episode 6 is not the episode 6.
Oh,
It's the 8th movie.
oh yeah, so it is. That's a good point. I thought it was the third one, but you're right. There's so many of those Star Wars movies now. My favorite character is General Grievous.
General Grievous has a bunch of lightsabers, a bunch of arms, and a bunch of battle droids, and a big ball thing that he could drive, and that looks like a battle droid.
Yeah, and he's also a robot who's got a cough. It's quite weird, isn't it?
Yeah, he has a cough. And Anakin said he looks bigger from last time he saw him.
Oh, maybe he got upgraded.
Or maybe that was just a joke. Maybe he just looks bigger with the cape on.
Oh,
Like fatter.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe he looks fatter instead of actual bigger.
Right. Okay, so tell us what happens in this book.
Okay. So it's about a young Jedi called, well, not an actual Jedi, but his name is Anakin.
Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
Cool. What happens to Anakin?
So he goes on a journey, and then Palpatine turns him into the dark side.
Ooh.
And then he gets all his limbs chopped off except from his robot hand.
I remember that one. Yeah.
And then he gets turned into Darth Vader.
Do you remember what's the first thing he says when he becomes Darth Vader? I'm thinking about the movie, actually. Do you remember?
In the movie, he says, "I hate you!" And the first thing he says, "Where's Padme?"
Yeah, where's Padme? And then he goes, no!
I need to pause this for a sec, because I need to go to the toilet.
Perfect. Thank you for letting us know.
We'll be back after this break, people. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate that I had to go to the toilet. So, let's start. General Grievous. Okay, what a strange sight. This four-armed creature is a vicious cyborg named General Grievous. He is ruthless and very, very fierce. Grievous is the commander of the droid army, and he takes his orders from Darth Sidious. Obi-Wan has come to the planet Utapau to hunt Grievous down, but it will not be an easy mission. Grievous is not a Jedi, but he is very skilled at using a lightsaber. He wields not one, but four. he whirls them in 4 different directions at once. Obi-Wan must use all his courage and training to fight him. Next part. The deadly chase. Cowardly General Grievous leaps onto a huge wheelbike and whooshes away from Obi-Wan. Grievous's wheelbike can run on 4 robotic legs or fold up and roll on its big wheel. Obi-Wan will not let Grievous escape, but how can he keep up? Obi-Wan jumps onto a Varactol's back and rides off in a hot pursuit. Varactols are large reptiles with a spiky head and long tail. Grievous puts up a vicious fight, but Obi-Wan keeps following him. After a dangerous duel, Obi-Wan defeats Grievous. Victory to the Jedi.
So, Harry, would you recommend this book to other people?
Obviously.
Nice. So you really enjoyed it?
Not really people who are scared of people getting burned in lava.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. It can be a little bit scary then.
It's not that scary. It's just Lego.
And what about the other books that are here?
Yeah, there's a library. A new one. Yeah, there's a bunch of Lego Star Wars books. Like, there's the second.
And where can you find the books?
At Bowmar Centre, Alloa.
Thank you so much, man.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Hi.
Hi,
What's your name?
Sophie.
Hi, I'm Alex. It's nice to meet you. So, what have you come to chat to us about today?
The Lost Penguin.
The Lost Penguin. Nice. When did you read it?
At school.
Nice. Do you know who wrote it? No. Me neither. That's all right. So, The Lost Penguin, which you read at school. Cool. So, what can you tell us about the book?
As a penguin who's trying to find their family.
What did you think about the book?
That was good.
Yeah? You really enjoyed it? What was your favorite part about it?
When she jumped off the hill.
Why did she jump off a hill?
Because they made it to the end of the hill.
So is that part of the story then? They had to make it over a hill. Interesting. Right. What can you tell us about the characters in the book? What's the main character called?
Penguin.
Penguin? Right, good name. Very imaginative name. I like it. So you really enjoyed this book then? Nice. Would you recommend it to other people? Nice. Yeah, was it easy to read?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah, why was it your favorite book?
Because I like penguins.
Oh, brilliant. I like penguins as well, to be honest. Have you heard how the actor Benedict Cumberbatch says penguins? It's a YouTube video you can look up later. He doesn't know how to say penguins. He says penguins, or penglings, or penguins. It's brilliant. Well, thank you so much for coming in and for telling us about
The Lost Penguin.
The Lost Penguin. Thank you so much. It was nice to meet you. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Hi.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
you too.
What's your name?
Faith.
So you've come to talk to us about a book.
Yeah.
Favorite book?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so what's your favorite book?
It's the Enola Holmes series by Nancy Springer.
Hey, nice one. I'm only aware of those ones because of the film. Bzz. Films? Two of them, right? I've
Yep.
seen the first one, not seen the second one yet.
Oh, the second one's amazing.
Yeah, it's good. So the films are as good as the book, or are the books better?
They're both good.
So what can you tell us about the book?
Well, Enola Holmes is the sister of the famous detective Sherlock Holmes, and the books detail her adventures as she tries to prove that she's not in her brother's shadow.
I can kind of remember some of that from the first film. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember much about the first film. It was a while ago I watched it.
Eh.
So in that first book, is that the same story as the first film?
Yeah, there are some kind of deviations from the book.
What is the first book about then?
I think the first book is about Enola's mother goes missing, and she tries to figure out where she is. Meanwhile, her brothers are trying to put her into finishing school, I think.
I do remember this now. Yeah. The finishing school stuff was a real education for me. I didn't know about them until that film. It's weird. Cool. Favorite parts about the book?
I think the favorite ones are the detective parts where she's breaking down the case into rather detailed illustrations in the movie.
Wait, what do you mean?
Whenever she's talking,
Right.
she kind of breaks down into questions like who did it,
Yeah.
breaking down the motive and all that.
That's cool. Yeah. So in the book, does it also you get like a lot of inner monologue of her like kind of
Yes.
breaking stuff down? Yeah, I love that.
Yep.
That's cool. Yeah, and I guess then the books, like the Sherlock Holmes series from way back, is like, do they all have like a specific case that she's following? And
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. How many books are in the series?
I think there's like 5 or 6 maybe.
Awesome. And are these? I'm assuming, are they still being written? Are they?
No, I think they're done.
They're done now. Oh,
Yeah.
So how many have you read?
I've got the entire book series, but I've only read the first one, really.
Are you planning to read the rest as well?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
I love a series. I'm definitely a sucker for a series. Even when the series stops being good, I'm like, I gotta get to the end. Anything else you can tell us about the book?
I could tell you like the differences between the book and the movie.
Go for it. Yeah.
Well, in the book, Sherlock's not as kind as he is in the movies. He's more misogynistic. He doesn't really... He's more like Mycroft in the movies. He does...
Oh, there you go. Yeah. No, that's quite interesting. It's interesting that they watered that down for the film.
Yeah, I think they wanted to make Sherlock more sympathetic to Enola's cause.
Yeah. Makes sense if they were trying to sell stuff to Netflix. Anyway, Thank you so much for coming in to tell us about the book.
Thank you.
It was really nice to chat. Anytime you've got something else that you've read and you want to come in following weeks, you're welcome to come in.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, no worries. See you later. Bye-bye.
See ya.
That's all for this podcast. Thanks for listening, and massive thank you to Harry, Sophie, and Faith for joining us for the past couple of weeks to talk about their books. See you next time.